And did not pay. I remember Honorable Gladys Asma, the then Minister for Gender and Women Affairs. She introduced a policy to support women. Many people benefited and did not pay. Maslov was introduced by Kufuor. It was continued by Professor Mills, continued by President Mahama in his first administration. MPP came and continued the Maslov. Government invested heavily in Maslov. The aim was to empower our people economically. But perhaps because many people feel that it is my party, I voted for this government. The person will take the Ovoya, take the taxi, take the loan, and the next thing is that I won't pay. So we keep singling the nation. I believe that the time has come. Much as we demand accountability from our leaders, we, the citizens, must also be accountable. If we fail our nation, we'll be failing ourselves. And therefore, this day, I call on you, the youth, that any and elders who will support you, like I got the support from my colleague Dr. Sibeyaba. Indeed, our very own political tradition, the tradition of the NPP, where I find myself, is rooted in empowering individuals and communities to prosper through their own efforts and freedoms. The party believes in freedom, liberty, and the rule of law. We believe in unleashing the genius of the Ghanaian, not suppressing it. So push boundaries, hold us accountable, and build bonds with one another. That is how you claim ownership of Ghana's story. I repeat, build bonds with one another. This is how you claim ownership of Ghana's story. It is not your individual efforts. The time to build bonds and navigate your way for your future is now. You alone cannot make it. Don't let anyone deceive you. My dear students, I shall now address the political dimension openly of my submission. Every political party speaks of empowering youth, but action speaks louder than words. I want to remind you that the policies we implement today will decide whether your generation succeeds or struggles. It is therefore important to consider the track record and vision of your political leaders. For the purposes of today's submission, I shall rely on the last 8 years where Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo led the MPP government into undertaking certain bold initiatives centered on youth development in spite of the challenges it faces unchecked. Then we are complicit in selling tomorrow for today's greed. I therefore challenge you, the youth, to be at the forefront of this fight, to speak up, protect our rivers, and to insist on sustainable ways of harnessing Ghana's natural resources. Enough of the political rhetoric and blame game. My earliest memory of this Galamsey is when Honorable Setekwe appeared before the Finance Committee in 2015. At the time, the Cocoa Board was under the Ministry of Finance, and he came to address us, the Finance Committee, on why cocoa production was going down. And he shared with us the unfortunate story of Galamsey. When President Akufo-Addo came into office, He even publicly declared that he was putting his presidency on the line. When our friends were in opposition, they were very loud on their desire to fight Galamsey. I think enough of the rhetorics. The situation is real. In my own constituency, we cannot get safe water to drink because of Galamsey. And I know many people who are going through difficult times because of this. Let us fight this together, else there will be no Ghana for us. Let me leave you with these inspiring words of Nelson Mandela. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Indeed, it falls upon your generation to be great. We do not choose the times we are born into, but we do choose how to respond. And this is your time to respond with greatness. Ghana stands at the threshold of a new era. With a youthful population, abundant natural resources, and a vibrant democracy, we have everything it takes to build the country we dream of. What is required now is a will to make it happen. Let us resolve that we will rise to the occasion. Let us lift the touch high and carry it forward together. In doing so, we honor those who came before us and fulfill our duty to those who will come after us. Thank you very much. Education due to financial hardship. Contrast this with earlier periods when tens of thousands of qualified students were left out yearly because of school fees. The difference is night and day. Education is a great equalizer, and we chose to act. Jobs and industrialization. Under the 1D1F, the Akufo-Addo government recognized that to solve youth unemployment, we needed jobs closer to where people live and create opportunity for the private sector. There are many youths who carry their CVs to their political leaders in search for jobs in the public sector. The public sector alone cannot take all of you. There was therefore the need to create a space at the private sector level. And the only way was to introduce incentives, which was captioned as 1D1F. Indeed, this allowed for factories to be established across our country, that by mid-2024, 321 factories have been supported in 142 districts, creating about 170,000 jobs for Ghanaians, many of them young people. These were real jobs that were created in manufacturing, in agro business. Yet today, that hope is no more. Unfortunately, today's government has cancelled the 1D1F program, and it is replacing with an untested 24-hour economy. I am, however, optimistic that with time, the government will be able to realize its vision under this 24-hour economy to create jobs for the people. We await them. However, I believe that the overseen mass dismissals in the public sector has also created a problem for our country. Like I said, we do not need to come into office to create problems merely because the government we inherited has done something. Thousands of young people who were employed have been sent home because of partisan considerations. We don't need this as a people. At a time when youth unemployment is already a crisis, government should be creating jobs and expanding opportunities. Instead, it is shrinking the space for young people. We in the NPP believe that good policies must be strengthened instead of being abandoned. Whether it is industrialization through 1D1F or public sector placement, the goal should be continuity and expansion. It's the reason why I say I am optimistic in respect of the 24-hour economy.